May the force be with you, Luke. Okay, for those of you guys wondering, if you guys think I'm like this giddy in the morning, you should have seen me when I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning. It was worse.
You gotta put your past behind you.
Ready? Go. it's Bri here coming at you guys with another video. Whoa, it's really early in the morning, but a lot of you guys have been requesting a 2020 kind of like morning routine, spiritual morning routine, so I thought I would bring you guys along with me. That includes waking up at the crack of dawn to show you guys what I do in the morning. So when I was working a full-time job, I was getting up at 4:30 in the morning to get all of this done. So my morning routine really hasn't changed all that much. It's just now I get to actually enjoy it without the thought of having to rush to a job I don't particularly like, because I work from home now, so which is absolutely blessing in so many different ways. So as you guys saw, I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I always turn on some sort of motivational speech while I drink my water in the morning. Usually it's from the same like people on YouTube, or I listen to an audiobook or a podcast first thing when I wake up while I'm drinking my water. And then of course I have to give Sammy her like morning pets while I'm also drinking my water. So it's just kind of an easy way to transition into the morning. My number one thing to do every single day is to do everything with purpose, like have fun with everything. That includes like taking a shower, getting up, like waking up in the morning. So everything that will do things that will make doing your tasks fun and with purpose, like washing your dishes, listen to music, that kind of stuff. I've noticed a huge change with that. So after all of that is done, then of course I come and I write down what I am grateful for, and then I meditate, and then I usually draw cards for myself, and right now I'm using my animal spirit deck. And then I will draw cards for one for everybody else, and right now I'm doing the I am statements. I just feel like that's a really nice one for everybody, especially on my Facebook and that kind of stuff that follow my business page, Instagram, whatnot. So of course I also use paleo to bring in some positive vibes. So let's go ahead and do that. Light some paleo. Can't see Sammy down here on my lap, but she sits on my lap while I meditate, so I do a little paleo for her also. And then the next thing I do is my gratitude, which, okay, the cat did not take off with the pin. So I write down one thing I'm grateful for. Like I usually fill this entire page with things that I am grateful for, things that I'm wanting to manifest, that kind of fun stuff. So I always start with what I'm grateful for, then I work on what I'm wanting to manifest. And then I always say things like I am open and ready to receive, and then I always finish it with a thank you for everything that I have already received and everything that I am about to receive. So for one of you guys that are wondering, or for those of you guys that are wondering, so one of my biggest things that I wanted to manifest this year was to get back into a healthier routine, working out, all of that fun jazz, and I put that intention out there before the new year. Well, I won a year's worth of Beachbody workout program, so I'm on their like little their Beachbody on demand or whatever it is, and then she also sent me pre and post workouts from Beachbody and a shake, like a bag, a month's worth of like shakes. And so I actually really like this pre-workout. I'm not a huge fan of pre and post workouts. Like I'm not one that really likes them because I don't like the way they make you feel. This one, and this is not sponsored, this one though, I really like. It doesn't give you like that jittery feeling. It doesn't make you feel like something's crawling on your skin. I can't stand that. But it wakes me up enough to like I actually get excited about my workout. I noticed, and I've noticed that it helps with my vibrations, like raising my vibrations in the morning, because it wakes me up and gets me going for the morning. So one of the key things that I like to do in the morning is to wake up and get going. Like I don't check my phone first thing in the morning. I don't get on TV. No social media, that kind of stuff. I'm doing all the work and just like getting and moving and motivation and movement. Words are not very easy, especially early in the morning. so when I'm done, I leave it right out in front of me. I put the pin away because otherwise the cat comes and takes the pin. And then of course, more water from my little water bottles. A little side note, guys, these are coming to my store. So I do sell these. These are water bottles that have the crystals inside. So you are drinking high vibrational water and taking in the benefits of that crystal. So this one is lapis lazuli. I love me some lapis lazuli. It's one of my favorites, along with amethyst and rose quartz, and those happen to be the 3 that I sell. So we're actually waiting on decals, but yeah, that's a little spiel from my store. But that is the water bottles that I do drink from. And then I like to do is I will meditate, and I meditate to the Gym Goddess. Is meditation to completely shift your reality and manifest anything. So that would be her right there. So I listen to this meditation with my headphones on because it just helps to block anything out. The cat right now is going batshit crazy, so he for one would distract me. Then I also like to meditate with crystals. So right now my favorite are citrine, of course, and then I use rubellite, or some people like to call it pink tourmaline. So there be the rubellite. These two combined together are really good for manifesting. Like if you're wanting to manifest your business, or for me, like I want to bring in more clients to help and for readings, and of course my store, and find more products to sell. I've noticed since meditating with these and having these around me that my business is really starting to like take off, and things are starting to work a whole lot just smoother. There at the beginning we had a bit of a trouble, so try not to touch my face also, because down here in the south apparently my face likes to break out. So those are the things that I do meditate with. I know it looks kind of funny. I feel like I should put my head up or something, like, oh. Nope. May the force be with you, Luke. Okay, for those of you guys wondering, if you guys think I'm like this giddy in the morning, you should have seen me when I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning. It was worse. Enough silliness aside. You gotta have fun, right? You gotta enjoy life a little bit. Sammy meditates with me the whole time. It's so cute. She just likes to sit on my lap and meditate with me. So the next thing I do is I'm going to pull a card for me. I like to pull one card, especially if I have readings scheduled that day. That way, like, no cards accidentally slip out that are meant for me. But if you are doing a reading and cards come out and they resonate with you also, sometimes Spirit likes to talk through other people, so sometimes that happens. So for those of you guys that wonder, I always clear my deck. So I always blow through it and say, please cleanse this deck of any negative energy and allow positive energy to flow through. And then I always knock twice, or well, I always say, please allow this reading to be true and from the heart, and then I knock twice. So that is what I do just to cleanse my cards and get them woken up. All right. So I actually, coincidentally, two things about me. One, my last name is really Wolf, for those of you guys that are wondering. Second thing, my spirit animal since I've been a baby has been a wolf. I also have a hawk. Well, I have one that changes forms depending on what I'm going through. So when I was a kid, it was a squirrel. And then it became an owl when I was going through my awakening, and now it's a hawk because it soars high above me and sees everything for me. Does that make sense? I don't know. But the one that I've always had since I was a kid is a wolf, and I got picked a wolf today. Well, I didn't pick, but Spirit picked for me. The card that is for everybody today is I am confident. I believe in myself and my abilities. So this one's a really good reminder to be confident in every single thing that we do today. Everything that you are wanting to accomplish, all of your goals, all of that fun jazz. This is a really good card to remind us to just be confident. Kind of like how this person's standing up at the top of the mountain that she just climbed and she's like, woo! Celebration will come if you're confident in everything that you do. So always remember to stay confident and true to yourself. Horrendous. All right, so for those of you guys that are wondering, that workout was intense. I had sweat coming out of my eyeballs. It was weird. Anywho, so if you're like, well, I don't know if you can sweat as much when you work out, my whole body is shaking. Like, I'm holding this camera up right now and I'm shaking. Let me rest it on like the wall. There we go. So now is my shower time, and I continue my spiritual morning with my shower too. I shower with a purpose. So I only have my low light on. I don't turn my like big mirror light on while I'm showering, and then I will shower with music. So I usually have like something that makes it a rainforest or calming or any of that. And then when I'm in the shower, I like to imagine the water like just rinsing off anything negative, anything that might be tied to me, any dark entities, that kind of stuff, and just all of that rinsing down the drain. And then I do like a little cleansing of my chakras also, and go through counterclockwise all the way up my chakras, making sure I wash my hands off in between, just to open them up and get them all cleansed out. And then I close them going clockwise, and again washing my hands out in between each chakra. So remember, you have like all 7 chakras going all the way up to your crown and all the way back down to your root. Doing it, I've noticed a huge difference because I'm showering with a purpose. I'm making it more fun. I'm not just, oh, I have to shower. So, and today is one of those days where I don't have to wash my hair, so that also helps a lot. But I've noticed a huge difference in my morning since adding that part to my routine. It's kind of helped a lot. So take my little blue glasses off. This is the part of the morning where I finally get into work. I've done all of my spiritual stuff and all that jazz. I answer emails, I start working on my websites, booking clients, checking in with some of my clients. Right now I'm working on an empath mentoring group, so I have like my study material here, and then I have all my notes that I'm doing, and then my videos that I've done and all that stuff. So I'm planning out each week. I have a timeline going of each week and what I'm going to share on each day in that group. So I'm working on that currently right now. I'm probably well, today is a Rustic Raven day, so I'm actually headed to the Rustic Raven today, where I'll be there from 10 to 6. Usually I like to start my day at 9. I'm running a little bit late today just because I had to pause and move the camera and pause and move the camera, which is all good. It's all good. But yeah, so I'm just getting some stuff done before I head to the Rustic Raven. I of course take my computer and stuff so I can check in with clients and whatnot on my downtime there. But I will take you guys with me so you guys can see how I set up there also, since it is spiritual. And then I'll probably finish the video there. But yeah, usually I just, when I do work, I like to work right here at my table, or I go to a coffee shop. I'll probably go to a coffee shop tomorrow to finish hatching out the empath group, just because that is something that I'm working really hard for, and all of my empaths that are joining the mentoring group, I want to make sure they get the best of the best out of that group. So, but pretty much that is my spiritual morning. Yeah, so I just feel like when you have a morning and you set it up right, and you do everything, and you do your, you know, your meditations, and you just move in the morning instead of sitting there and watching TV or on your phone. I don't get on my phone until about 10 o'clock, just because I don't want to get sucked into social media. I don't want to get sucked into any of that stuff. It's just a whole lot better for my mental capacity, and then for everybody else also who comes and talks to me. I'm not annoyed because people are trying to talk to me and that kind of stuff. I set a time where I turn my phone off at 8 o'clock at night, and I don't get back on it until 10 o'clock in the morning. It's just a habit that I started, especially in the new year. I want more like healthier habits and less phone time, screen time, that kind of stuff. I spend most of my time in front of this computer, editing videos, talking to clients, that kind of stuff. I spend a lot of time on my phone with readings. A lot of my clients are distant readings, and so a lot of FaceTime and stuff like that. So the less time I can spend on my phone, the better, because I want to be able to have the mental capacity when I am on my phone for everybody else. The other thing I do like to do is keep everything picked up, so I pick up as I go. It keeps your space from being all cluttered, that kind of stuff. When it's cluttered, your subconscious mind is getting cluttered. It's hard for you to think, or you're sitting here, especially when you work from home, you're sitting here thinking, I should be cleaning this, I should be doing that. Even when I worked in an office setting, and I had to go to work like by 8 o'clock, I still had to have my house picked up, because otherwise I was sitting at work thinking about how I needed to go home and do dishes, I needed to go home and do this, I needed to go home and do that. So having all of that stuff already done and picking up as you go throughout the day really and truly helps so much. So Hey guys, so real moment here because it's the next day, but this kind of popped into my head and I'm gonna be editing this video today. But yeah, Monday and Thursdays are my hair washing days, so that's why my hair is all like wet and stuff. But I wanted to talk about why I have a morning routine that's just so much, like why I do so much in the morning before I start my day. And the reason for it is because I'm trying to manifest certain things into my life. Like, I'm really working hard on manifesting and growing my business and my store and everything, and bringing in more clients and people that I can help and heal, but also some other things that I'm working on also at the same time. So for one thing, if you get up and you just watch TV, well, you're slowing down the momentum. You're letting the universe know, like, you're not willing to do the work, and the universe is going to say, well, why am I sending this to you if you're just going to sit in front of the TV all day? So even though I work from home, I don't get in front of the TV until probably at night. I might take like a quick break for lunch, but I'm watching like something on YouTube or something informational. I don't allow myself to watch like my TV shows or anything until night, when I'm winding down and I'm letting, you know, everything go out into the universe, and I'm releasing everything so the universe can go and find things and bring them back to me, that kind of stuff. But when you have a morning routine like that, and when you get up and you get going and you're working and you meditate and you just start moving and getting going and you work out, you're gonna get in this momentum where you just want to stay in the momentum. Like this morning, I woke up and I was like, oh, maybe I should sleep in today, but I got up anyways, and I meditated and I worked out and I just started my momentum and really got going this morning. And I feel like energized right now. Granted, I was listening to a little bit of banana pancakes because that always makes you in a better mood, right? So, but when you're in that momentum, you want to keep going and you don't want to stop, and you get excited for life. And that's how you're going to manifest. That's how things are going to come into your life, is when you're excited about life, when you're excited about the things that you're doing. You know, I'm getting ready right now to read my book, and this is when I have my breakfast and I drink my coffee. This is how I have my breakfast and my coffee. It's not sitting there in front of the TV. I think back to like when I was working a job and I had to be to work by 8, I did all of that stuff, but then I sat in front of the TV and watched TV right before I went to work. And I think about that and I'm like, well, that's part of what slowed things down a little bit, because TV just gives off like this different vibration. And especially if you're watching something, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love me some good TV, right? But hold on one second, guys. All right, my battery died. But TV just gives off like this vibration where it kind of lowers your vibrations in a way. I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but when you're sitting there and you're watching TV and you just kind of start to, you know what I'm saying? And then you don't want to get up. When you're sitting, you don't want to get up. When you're up, you're going. So, and then working out, I love to work out because it just gets you going. Like, it gets you excited. For one thing, you feel a whole lot better. You feel like Superman. And it just, I don't know, there's something about working out that's just absolutely amazing. And then you want to eat healthy, which you're eating high vibrational foods. There's just so much behind having a good morning routine, rather than, you know, I could sleep in until 9 o'clock in the morning if I wanted to, but then what is that doing for me? Like, where is that helping me? Where is that helping everybody else? If I don't get up until 9, then I can't start seeing clients until like almost 11 o'clock, you know. And there's some clients that want to see me at like 9 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and I want to be available for them also. So that is part of why I have that morning routine. I need to be prepared if I got to get up at 5 o'clock, you know, to see a client at 8. I also want to come into the day with all of this just like feeling better about myself and ready and excited for the day, and really excited to get out there and start working and helping others and working in my store, instead of just being like, okay, it's another day, here we go. Because that's not gonna bring anything. The universe is gonna be like, okay, Is she excited about this? Like, what's going on? So again, that's why I have a morning routine, and I wanted to stop in here and just say for like a quick second, you know, or a quick couple minutes, and say, you know, find a morning routine that works for you, but get you excited for the day, get you going, get you ready, get you wanting to go out there and achieve your biggest and greatest goals, because you deserve the life that you want. But it starts with you, and it starts in the morning. Wake up and make your bed. The very first thing you do is make your bed. You've already accomplished the first thing of the day. And that right there is gonna start a windfall of doing the next thing, and then the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. That's why I keep my house so clean, so the clutter doesn't come and get into my subconscious brain. That's why I pick up as I go. That's why I have the morning routine. That's why I do so much in the morning. I have a full day before I start my day, and it makes me excited every single day to do it. I get excited to get up and work out. I get excited to get up and meditate. I get excited to get up and read my book. I get excited to get up and help others. I get excited about life. I get excited to work in my store and find inventory that's gonna help you guys. I get excited for all of that. This is my life purpose, and I get excited every single day when I get up to do it, and when I edit my videos, and you know, make videos and get my camera out. I get excited to do all of that. Like, I love doing this, and I'm very blessed, but I took a lot of work, and it took a lot of work in the morning. I used to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get all of that stuff done before I started working from home, before I left my full-time job. So I did a lot of work in the morning. Also, I used to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's not a lie. Like, I got up at the crack butt of freaking dawn so I could get everything done before I went to work. And yes, granted, I sat in front of the TV, and that's when the momentum would slow down. So that is why I have a very big morning routine. I hope that this video really helped you guys. I had to, like I said, I had to stop in. I'm editing this video today, and this thought just occurred to me that I'm like, what if these guys are wondering why people have morning routines like this? And since implementing a morning routine into my life, I've noticed a huge change in manifesting in my life and everything that I do. So I hope this helps you guys go out and get the life that you really want. Go out and manifest the crap out of your life. Go out and find your morning routine, and go out and live the life that you've always wanted. I hope that you guys find your dreams, you chase after them, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.